Let me ask you a serious question though.
What's up?
Have you ever had really bad diarrhea from Taco Bell?
But you like rating it from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Oh, then answering that question, yes.
Tacos con todo.
Oh, are those tacos? You better believe they're tacos.
Let's get the taco. Who would have thought they'd have tacos here?
You realize that's probably a Camel ass taco.
Told my wife I wouldn't drink tonight.
Give me one of those famous giant beers I heard so much about.
Once it hits your lips, it's so good. Start the episode already. What are we doing?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tacos with Beer. I'm Alfie.
And I'm your boy, Phil.
We're back here again for another episode, man. What's going on, bro?
Oh, man, just having a good old time this week.
Oh,
Jesus
really?
Christ,
You had a rough one?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Man, okay, so my wife's car had broke down a couple of days ago, and it's like I don't want to get the car replaced because we already paid it off. So it's one of those, it's like, it's a good working car if I can get it to work. And
Yeah.
I feel like I could spend more money into the actual car. Like, I would rather spend money
You mean like fixing it? Yeah, instead of buying a brand new car, getting a whole car
because
payment.
think about it, because like, I mean,
starting all over again.
yeah, because if you pay for a car, like maintenance, you're probably paying about what, $100 to $200, $300 for maintenance. Bro,
Yeah.
that's a car note for a month alone.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm saying, if you can get it up and running, then
Wait, hold on. Who's got $120 car note?
No,
Because they're doing it right.
right?
Dude, my car note is definitely not $120. I'll tell you that.
I mean,
man.
I don't know. Maybe somebody who owes like maybe less than 1,000 and trying to go on for like pay it for like under a year.
Dude, I'll tell you, if you go to one of those tote the note places, you could be
Yeah.
paying $300 a week.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, my wife wants to get it. Like, she wants to trade it in and get a new one. But I'm just I just don't want to do it just because I'm like, I know once we fix like the little issues, like you don't have a car note and you have a car, and it's just like,
You guys got a bunch of extra money to do
exactly,
other things.
Exactly, because I pay for a house, I got kids, I got a bunch of bills on top of that. It's just, if you can get rid of a car payment, that's like, it kind of frees a lot of that stress that you have.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, man. I can't wait for me to pay off my car note. I'm counting the months.
You know
down.
what? I know a friend who they paid off their car, but right before they're about to pay it off, they're like, you know what? I just want to
Traded
get
it
a new
in.
one. Yeah, just like, don't do that. Like,
I'm that guy.
Don't do that.
I know.
Because it's like you free yourself out of that burden. And once you get that first 2 months of not having to pay a car note, you're just kind of like, oh my God, where's all this money been?
Dude, I've been trying to trade in my car in for a while now, but one of my best friends, Ryan, he's always telling me, he's like, don't do it, man. Just wait.
I'm telling you, bro, just wait.
And I'm like, dude, it's killing me because I just want to get a brand new car now.
No, just wait,
but it's
bro,
like,
I'm telling you.
But I'm months away from being done with it, and it's like a bunch of money that I'll be able to save. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta just take that out of your head that, I need to have a new car.
It's hard
you
though.
Don't.
It's hard because you're
the
like,
worst investment you could put yourself in.
Yeah, that's so true because it's never going to gain any value.
No, never. But you know what? As much as money as I put into this car, I feel like I could literally make it a tank. Like, I can make it a tank. I should have just put the amount of money I've already put in this engine. It should be like the Batmobile, to be honest.
Dude, yeah. Well, I mean, speaking of tanks, bro, the National Guard seized a freaking tank from the Mexican cartel, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude, they found a tank. Like, these people actually built a tank.
Well, I mean, they're Mexicans. What do you think? We build anything, bro. Like, come on.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, I think it's pretty difficult to come by a tank, So you gotta kind of build your
make
own.
it. Yeah, what they make it, like Iron Man, like in that movie Iron Man, the first one where he just like builds himself like he's a walking tank in that cave.
Dude, like they retrofitted this truck into a tank. Like, so they pretty much like put like.
Don't tell me it's a Ford F-150. Don't tell me it's that.
Dude, that thing it's not gonna be good enough to move around, bro. It's gotta be like a GMC.
I'm just
Shots
saying, like,
fired
okay,
at.
how many people can you fit in that tank? Does it say?
No, it doesn't say how many people you can.
Because
fit
as
into a
Mexicans, we
tank.
can fit about 20 people in that. You know what I'm saying? We rode deep.
Bro, you're gonna pull somebody out of the ashtray. That's how deep we roll.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, man, but like they found it had like 25 millimeter plates stuck on this thing, bro. It's like, dude, these people out there, bro, they be getting crazy down there, man.
I mean, you're like literally you have to build your own army. Like
Well,
if you're running like that.
Yeah, and it kind of is down there. They kind of have like their own little militia things going on, and it's kind of nuts, man. I'm like, what the hell? How'd you get away with building a whole fucking tank?
Yeah, man, especially nobody know. Well, you said who seized it?
The National Guard. But over the past decade, they've been retrofitting trucks like this for a while. And actually, you know what they were doing before, or actually what they're actively doing now, is they're putting those plates inside the vehicle so that you can't even tell that it's a tank. So it just looks like a really heavy car.
Or is it like that new Tesla truck? That's what the Tesla truck that bombed on when they tried to showcase it. Did you see that?
Yes,
when they
dude.
try to showcase,
it's like when he was like, this glass
it's
is
indestructible.
it's indestructible. And at the first swing at it, he threw a rock at it, right?
No, I think he threw a hammer at it.
Oh, it was a hammer?
I think so. And then
Oh,
when he
God
threw
damn
it,
it.
said, and we're all just like,
Christ.
so.
Yeah, dude, he was so disappointed with that.
Yeah, I think everybody else is disappointed. They're
Well,
like, I'm not
okay.
going to buy this.
Well, see, the thing about that was that what he was saying was they were in the back doing tests, right, to it, like with the hammer to it, where like, okay, see, it's not going to break. But during those tests is where they think they got some kind of crack in it. So by the time they brought it out to the showroom,
Oh, it's
and
already cracked?
yeah, like when he
so
hit
they're
it.
trying to backtrack what they said.
Well,
man.
I mean, I don't know if it's just excuses,
Right?
but this is what they were telling
it's an excuse
us.
to me.
Well,
That-
I mean,
That's like when somebody sells you a TV and they're like, "Oh man, it's cracked." As soon as I pull it out at the box, it was cracked. And we're like, "Nah, bro, it was like that when we were shipping it. We were just tossing it all over the place."
yeah, well, that's what they were saying. Anyways, he was saying like they were back there testing it, and that's where it happened.
We're out
But-
there, we're just trying to light this motherfucker on fire, and then brought it out and it looked good. And yeah, I mean, I just don't, I don't understand that. So this tank, like, how big was it?
Well, I mean, it's just, I would say like it's a dual cab, and so you could probably fit about like 6-7 people inside.
Well, the Mexicans, you could fit about 20 of us in there. That's what that means. You got to multiply that times 3. That's how we see it.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, they have factories down there building these things. So I guess it's kind of good to know. But I mean, to be honest, I kind of looked at the pictures of this thing and it looks pretty freaking ghetto.
This is like Iron Man-ish.
It looks really ghetto, man. I'm like,
I mean,
what
come
the-
on. They built it up. To me, I believe they built it off of F-150. That's what I see. I feel like it was a 96 F-150.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean,
You know
they're
what
out
they
there-
could? They know what they could have built. They could have built drones.
Yeah, that would have been way better. Or at least for the people in Tel Aviv, there was an actual drone dropping weed on top of them.
Say what?
Yeah, dude.
Like weed, like
There's a group that advocates
Mary
for the
Jane weed?
for the legalization of marijuana in Israel. And so what they did was they pulled this drone out and they put a bunch of little gram packs of weed in it, and they were going around the city of Tel Aviv just dropping.
man, I bet you that whole
Dropping
crowd
it.
was lit.
Dude, can you imagine being in that crowd, bro? Like,
Everybody getting stuck. I'm taking everybody's weed.
dude, I'm fighting people for packets.
Ain't
I'm
lying.
like, nah.
That's like one of those, God, I don't know if you want me to smoke today, but if you do, give me a sign. Boom, just weed everywhere.
Well, their slogan is free love, so everybody was getting free love that day.
So they're trying to legalize weed in there?
Yeah, they're trying to, but I mean, it's Israel, which is, I mean, they're. I don't want to talk shit, but I mean, like they're women.
I don't want to say nothing bad, but
their women have to have the covering stuff, so you can't. I mean, come on, dude. We can't even get weed legalized here in Texas.
true.
Think about that. Try to legalize it in fucking Israel.
I mean, it's different. Weed versus a woman's hibachi coming off. That's different.
yeah. So this group, they're, they're all about free love and hugs and cannabis and all that shit, which is kind of weird because when you think about Israel, do you really think about people legalizing weed? That's like the
No,
last thing.
I think
That is the last thing
I think that's what
about.
they need though. They so hostile over there. They all need some weed and chill out. Just chill out somewhere, bro.
Dude, I think they're so fucking goddamn hostile over there because it's so fucking hot, dude.
Oh yeah, that heat. Texas heat makes me want to fight people. Imagine being out there in Israel,
Bro, that's a desert.
Oh,
Okay, so you're talking about like 120 degrees.
if I want to fight over here, being over there, I would want to murder somebody.
Bro, some of these countries, they operate at night just because it's so hot during the day.
Yeah, I think.
What country is that, by the way? Because I know that I want to say like one of those like Arab nation countries.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much like during the summer times, they don't even come out during the day.
It's like,
they
nah, bro, we ain't dealing with it.
They sleep during the day,
Nah.
and they come out at night.
Shit, that just sounds like me. That's me in Texas heat. As soon as I go outside, I feel that humidity hit me. I'm staying in today, boys.
Yeah, that's just about everybody here, dude. As soon as you walk out, you're like, you get slapped in the face.
Yeah, right.
Like-
And then I hate when people are like, let's go out to the lake. How about let me just stay inside? My wife my wife loves the heat for some reason. She likes to go do things outside when it's
Yeah,
hot.
because it's the summertime. Bathing suits, hitting the lake, getting on a
No.
boat, getting on what is that? Floating the river.
Like kayaking.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, most of us didn't even get to do that this year. Thanks a lot, COVID.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's one of the reasons why people love the summertime. You know.
I like the summertime. I really don't like the summertime. My birthday's in July, right? And I'm a summer baby, but I hate the summer. I'd rather deal with the cold. Like that's what I'd rather deal with. My house stays at 69. Doesn't move. Some people are like, "Oh, well, you need to turn it down." And then when you're not there, and then later on, then when you come home, turn it back up. You're gonna save electricity. Fuck no. My house is 69. I want it to be cold when I leave, and I want it to be cold when I show back up.
69.
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed when you walked into the studio in here, it's at 66, buddy.
I know. And
That's
I
how
feel,
we like
and
to keep
you
it
know
in
what?
here.
And I'm feeling so comfortable. Like I'm literally about to take a nap somewhere. I
Well,
had to
not
get
yet.
I had to get me a Red Bull because it's like the cold weather just makes you I don't know, it just comforts me. It makes you just
Yeah, but those people in Israel, they don't have that cold weather.
no, fuck no. I would
They
never.
have that heat, dude, and this is the reason why the green drone is a good idea for them to chill them the fuck out.
Yeah, here's some weed. Shut the hell up. Stop killing each other.
Quit being so mad at women for looking pretty, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I can't really speak on that, but that's just weird, right?
I mean, that's just a religious belief. That goes back to history. Like they believe some women just show their eyes. Other women they show their face. But you cannot show your hair or any other.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you know what's really
Was because it's like a hair is kind of like to them. I believe the hair is more of like a seductive trait,
what?
like a woman's hair.
Oh, okay. What about their body hair?
I don't know. I think that would be like a turnoff, right?
For us,
Yeah.
Western civilization.
Yeah, and I'm just
Not for them. I don't think that's a very
hairy ass
much.
chest, hairier than mine. No, thank you. Nope. Because I'm gonna be like, who's the man in this relationship? Not me.
Why is it that you smell like me? That's weird.
Yeah. It's why
Yeah.
you stink. Is that me or you?
Yeah, this is I'm just saying, like, when you talk about like countries like that, they're so closed off. But so I had an experience when I was a kid with people I guess I had just moved in and they were wearing their whole, I guess it's called a burqa, where the only thing you can see is their eyes, right? And I don't know, I think I was probably like 13 or 14 years old. I was riding my skateboard.
Yeah.
And back in those days, we like to wear like our boxers kind of high up to where you weren't really sagging, but you could see your boxers.
Yeah.
So like I was kind of, I picked up my board and I was walking in front of them because I was like, well, I've never seen anything like this. So I'm looking at the girls, and as I walk past them, they're giggling like really, really hard. Like, oh my God, like they couldn't believe that they could see my underwear. Like they were just like, what? Like, oh my God.
That or did you have skid marks? Yes. Come here, look, this guy shitted on himself. That's what they were laughing at. Like, bro, Fast and the Furious just happened in his ass.
Yeah.
Somebody did a full donut.
Or you ate Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, true. F that.
Dude, and oh my God. All right. So this, and this about me, is that I love Taco Bell.
Gross.
Dude, I love Taco Bell. I hate how everybody hates on Taco Bell. Though it's fake Mexican
Because
food.
it
It's like,
is.
I don't care. It's still fucking delicious.
Okay, the only thing I would eat from Taco Bell is probably the potato cheese. The potato.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, so one of the best arguments you can have about about Taco Bell is that their food is always like pretty good, right? Like just about everything on there that you get is gonna be damn good. So
No,
it doesn't
it's not.
matter what menu item you get, it's still gonna be good, man.
No, it's not. Let me tell you
yes, it is.
why. Because
Yes, it
that
is.
meat is fake meat.
Oh my god, are you serious?
No,
you
I'm
really
dead
want to
ass
get
serious.
into this whole fake
Go
meat?
ahead.
Just about everything that we eat is fake meat.
Not like Taco Bell.
Well, I can't say that about In-N-Out because In-N-Out, boom.
Okay.
If you want to eat a great burger that's delicious and good for you, get an In-N-Out burger.
I will fucking cut your mic off right now.
No, don't you dare.
I will.
Oh, why? Oh, why?
Because I am the Waterberg goon, son. The Waterberg
okay.
goon. You're from Texas. You're not in California no more, buddy. You're in Texas.
Well, guess what? Texas has In-N-Out now.
I know, and
And it
nobody
is
fucking eats that
delicious.
shit
Oh, really? Why is the line always so freaking long?
because their line sucks and customer service sucks, and there's only like 3 people that work there.
No,
Of
that's
course it
fucking
is.
bullshit.
Yes.
They have like the nicest employees
No,
too.
no.
Everybody there is happy to be there,
No,
bro.
a lot
The
of
whole experience is amazing.
They're happy because they're about to quit that next day.
No,
they
no,
already
they're
put their
not.
2-week notice in.
No. See,
Fucking-
you're
crazy.
dude.
In-N-Out Burger small is like the size of my palm, and a Whataburger burger is like you have to fit it in both your hands, and it fills you up. And especially when you're drunk and you eat that food, it's like heaven. I don't know, and In-N-Out's like hell.
No way, dude. You're fucking full of shit, man.
No, I'm being
About
dead
to
ass.
Go across his desk and punch you in the face. That fucking food is amazing. Anyways, Taco Bell is removing more items from its menu again, man. They're getting rid of the Mexican pizza. Dude, that's a fucking staple, bro.
I don't know. I've never, like I said, okay, so the last time I ate Taco Bell, I would say, wow, it's already been like maybe 3 years ago. No,
Are you serious?
No, probably a little
What's
sooner.
wrong
But
with
the only
you?
ones that I can remember is my wife was pregnant, and we went
Yeah.
to Taco Bell because it was right next to our apartments. So we went over there and we ate, and yeah, I literally thought she was going into labor.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's how bad. Like that's what I
She was
like,
having a food baby?
yes, and I was like, she's like, oh,
How do you know that it wasn't something prior than Taco Bell?
No.
No, dude, this is why I hate people hating on Taco. They always talk about the diarrhea shit.
It is true,
It's not,
bro. If it walks
I've
like a
never
duck,
gotten
talks
sick
like a
from
duck,
Taco Bell.
it sure as hell ain't a geese. It ain't sure as hell ain't a fucking dog. It's a duck. Everybody say they got diarrhea from Taco Bell. Damn it. That's what it is. That's what you're eating. You're eating diarrhea meat.
They're also getting rid of the 7-layer burrito.
I hope they get rid of all that fucking menu shit.
No, dude. I'm pretty angry about the whole Mexican pizza thing though, because that was delicious.
What was on the Mexican pizza?
Lettuce, tomato, cheese, beef,
Okay.
a hard shell. What is it? Tostada.
Was it like a Frito pie?
No.
A Mexican
no,
version
no,
of
no,
a
no,
Frito
no,
pie?
no, no, no. It was a Taco Bell version of a pizza.
A Taco Bell version of you're about to throw up and have shits?
No, see, you're just hating on them pretty hard.
You know
man.
what? Okay, I'll tell you what. Sometime this week we'll go eat Taco Bell, and I'm gonna give it a try. And if
Okay.
I die, if I die,
you're not gonna die, all right? And I'm gonna tell you, the number one food item for me, at least, is the quesarito. The quesarito is straight fire, man.
wait, is
Beef,
Taco Bell the one that has the
cheese.
number ones, like the 2 hard shells and the?
Yes.
And
No. I mean, the number one.
Oh yeah, I forgot they don't do number ones, right? They do
No.
8.
Yeah, it's like well, shit. I don't know.
See,
I'm like, what do you
it's
mean?
not that good to
What is
even
it?
remember.
No, it's not even that, 'cause
Whataburger
I don't look at numbers. I just told you what the number one thing is. As soon as I show up at Taco Bell, I'm getting a quesarito and I'm getting a shredded chicken quesadilla. And that thing is only $1 and it tastes like heaven.
Because at Whataburger, I get the field dog special. Which
Yeah,
is number
okay.
4.
Well, at Whataburger, that thing is like $15 already.
Hey, you know what? It's the best $15 I've
Dude,
ever spent.
if you get 2, okay, so let's say you and your girl go get a meal that night, that's $30. You might as well have gone to a freaking restaurant.
No, because the restaurant can't satisfy me like the way Whataburger can. That's why I
Yeah.
go, for the satisfaction.
No, okay, but you know, I can't stand their inconsistency, so I'm gonna go with Taco Bell and a quesarito with a shredded chicken quesadilla. If you guys haven't had that, just have it. It'll change your life.
Yeah.
You know it will. You're just
And
mad
then
that
just make sure that you have 2 rolls of toilet paper while you go out there.
No, I don't know about the rolls of toilet paper, but definitely bring some napkins because you're gonna need them for your face. Your face.
No, to wipe your ass.
Yeah, whatever.
So I bought this new TV and I wanted it on the wall with no wire showing. So I called TNC Designs TV Installations. They provided same-day installation at no extra cost. It's female-owned and female-operated. They install all over the DFW Metroplex. Check out some of their work on Instagram at Same Day TV Installations DFW, or check out their Facebook page at TC Designs TV Installation. Get your TV installed today at 469-520-2818. Again, that's 469-520-2818.
Hey, dude, you know what I miss the most about being a kid is playing video games, but you had to go to your buddy's house to do that. Like playing, because we didn't have online, right?
No.
You know,
online was basically like a whole room group of people,
right?
You know, playing each other. That was online for us, and I think it was better because back then, you know, you socialized. You were there. You were in person.
Well, I mean, not to take away from the fact that that people who play online now don't socialize, because I mean, to be honest, people get married off that, you know, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, when you were a kid, you didn't have that. You had to have like your friends, and I think like one of the most iconic games for me when I was a kid that we used to go to each other's houses to play was GoldenEye on the N64.
Heck yeah. Oh
Did you remember
God.
like everybody would bring in their remote?
Yeah. Everybody had to see it, and N64 had it where you know, they were the first console to have different color remotes.
Oh, yes.
And you had green.
Yeah. What color did you have? What was your favorite color, by the way?
Well, my favorite N64 color,
yes,
I like the green one.
Okay, I had the see-through blue.
That
was the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, but my very first, like, the way I started off playing video games was Nintendo. I had a Nintendo NES.
Yeah.
And then I think that's how.
What are some of the top games from that? I would say is what is that? What's that shooting game?
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt. Yeah, that would always.
Did you have that?
Yes, I had that because that one came in a bundle. Like the game cartridge came in a bundle to where you had Duck Hunt and the regular Mario's, the original Mario Brothers.
Right. Okay. Well, something that, you know. Okay, so the NES is in the 80s, right? That's when it was that was their heyday, right? So it was like, this is actually past our time. So by the time you came around to get it, that thing had been around for a while.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So that package that you're talking about was already pretty cheap. So, you know, it was kind of affordable.
For you guys who are asking how old we are, we're 33. So that kind of just puts you in a kind of.
Yeah, because, you know, I think I was talking about Karate Kid and the movies coming out of the movies. And I was like thinking about that. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. No, I didn't actually see that in the movies. I watched the movies on tape, but because I know somebody's like, man, if you watch the movies, like, you must be old as dirt, bro.
Oh, how old are you? Fucking kid.
Yeah, no, but it was like, but you know, sometimes when you think back as being a kid, like you tend to kind of add memories that weren't necessarily.
Yeah. You just remember.
Yeah, because I just remember like watching it and
you
going,
just don't remember exactly where you watched
yeah,
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, so like the console had been out for a while now, you know, because I remember when I got the NES, like they had already like, it was pretty much almost, I want to say it was pretty much done because now it was the Super Nintendo era.
I mean, think about all the classics that are on Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? I remember playing, you know, Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers, Contraband.
Contraband. It's just Contra.
It's Contra, right? That was Contraband. Then you have my favorite one that I felt like was a very underrated game was the Paperboy.
Oh, Paperboy. Okay,
like,
okay.
I think they need to just bring.
By the way, Double Dragon was on the NES.
Oh yeah. That's.
That was one of my favorite games on the NES. Was Double Dragon.
What was the football game? It was the very first football game.
I don't remember.
I remember because you know nowadays if you play Madden, it's up and down. Like the screen that you're playing, it's vertical, but on the Nintendo game, it's horizontal, which is pretty weird.
Yeah. Well, now that you're saying that, I don't really remember. I don't think I remember.
I remember playing that. I don't remember exactly what the NFL.
Well, because I was more into like Mega Man.
Yeah.
You know, that's the NES.
Especially when it breaks you. Bro, I used to hate when it didn't work. My video game cartridges be full of spit.
Yeah, you're blowing that shit so hard.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'll be turning off blue trying to play this fucking game.
you know that shit didn't actually work, right?
No, but I guess it. I know. I guess it made it feel like.
It made it would
Or I
make
would
you
stick
feel.
it in, and I would like just go like move it up and down really
Or
fast.
you know, like how you like slightly stick it in lightly and then hit it really hard, bah! And then hit start. Like, yeah, it worked this time.
I
You're
think
like,
that's where we
yes.
kind of started developing domestic violence.
Yeah, dude, it's like I can't get this fucking thing to work, so you just put it in there lightly and then boom,
Right?
hard.
It's like how we treat you treat your partner. Oh, I'm sorry, and then you turn around, boom, pop their ass. That's where I got it from. That's where I got it from. Wasn't trying to fix my Nintendo game.
What about Donkey Kong? Did you play Donkey Kong on the NES?
I not really.
NES? No,
I didn't really play.
dude, I
Donkey Kong.
love that game.
I played after Nintendo. I played Sega Genesis. That was my console. That was the console that I grew up with. Sega Genesis. I don't know what you grow off of, Super Nintendo.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo would be. Yeah, okay, because
But you know what? They did have
Sega Genesis is still around.
No.
Well, I mean they are, but not in a console form.
no. I mean, same thing with Super Nintendo.
Nintendo is a company, buddy.
I know, but
and they're
I'm just
still
saying.
around. Yes, and the Nintendo Switch that you see over there is still Nintendo, but it's not a Super Nintendo anymore.
No, when I had Sega Genesis, man, my favorite all time game playing on Sega
Sonic.
Genesis.
Oh, I was getting ahead.
No, Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage. Have you ever played that game?
I think I have actually.
Okay,
because I've
so-
played some form of it now.
So it's like a fighting game, but it's
Yes.
like an adventure fighting game.
yeah,
so
yeah.
you-
It's like up down screen, like
Yeah.
a flat.
Like the Ninja, like you ever played Ninja Turtles? Like
Yes.
the Ninja Turtle game?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
It's
I have played it. I mean, I never played it on the original Genesis, but because nowadays they have emulators and all that stuff.
Yeah, well,
and-
like you can play a lot of the games when you go to arcades and stuff.
right,
a lot of
yeah,
old school
exactly,
games.
yeah.
But that was my game of Streets of Rage. Like I remember, like some of the like one of them was named Axel, Skate, and there was a chick on there, and there was a guy who's a big old tough dude. But then you know what? Sega Genesis was the very first game system that was kind of like trying to lead to the online thing, but it was called the Sega Channel. I don't know if
Really?
you remember that. Well, the Sega
No,
Channel.
I never had a Sega.
Okay, so I had a Sega, and I remember the Sega Channel. The Sega Channel was like a subscription that you had to buy, and what it gave you access to all the games that were coming out. You had to go to like, it was like a certain like card they give you,
Yeah,
like the consoles.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
put it in and turn it on, and then you would put in I think the memory chip in there or whatever was linked to your subscription.
yeah.
And when you buy it, you can actually access the games that was available. That it didn't last that long because I remember not. I mean,
So what? So it says like GameFly, right?
Yeah.
Because like GameFly was like a monthly subscription
Yeah.
that gives you access to all the games that are
yeah.
out.
But I think
What? So they had something
they
like
had
that?
that. It was called the Sega Channel, and I had it. But I didn't think it lasted that long because the games. After a while, the games they just started to stop producing them. Like I remember playing like this weird ass dolphin game called Echo.
It could have been worse than E.T. on the NES, which I think is considered like one of the worst games ever made.
Oh yeah, I hate when they make movies and they try to turn the movies into a
I
video
know, dude.
game.
That is the worst.
The only one that I actually liked was the very first Toy Story. You ever played that video game? It was on
PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Oh my god, dude! No. Well, actually, because now this is like making me think of Toy Soldiers, right? Because that was another game that came from.
Well, it came from
the Toy
PlayStation.
Story. No, but it was from the Toy Story world as well. But it was like the
It was
Toy
just
Soldiers.
The monos, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I don't actually remember Toy Story on the PlayStation, to be honest.
I remember playing the Toy Story, and that was the first game that I ever got like super pissed because there was this one section where you had to drive the race car, and man, it kept messing up.
Oh
Another
my god,
one
that sounds
was,
fun as shit, though.
Another one was they had a Beauty and the Beast game on Sega Genesis that was kind of like. It was, I don't know, back then when I was trying to play the games, I remember being like really frustrated because I couldn't figure it out. It was more of like, nowadays you play a game and you have to think a lot to get to the next level.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, like if you're playing something like, let's take for instance, if you're playing The Dark Knight the Arkham Knight. On
Arkham Knight.
Yeah, on PlayStation.
Oh right, yeah, because it's kind of like a puzzle solving.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how they were back then. And me being,
but except you didn't have YouTube to go watch somebody do it. You're like, I'm stuck here. Let me go look at this guy. All right, that's how I do it. Okay, let me go back.
Back then, being 6 and 7, trying to figure that out. Oh man, I don't know how many times I threw that controller.
Dude, it's not like the Super Nintendo didn't even have a memory card. Like I remember playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Which I loved
that game was off the chain.
That was one of my favorite games, dude. And like every time you would beat a level, they would give you a code. You know, so it's like, so every time you turned the game off, you could just put that code in and you start off from that level.
Oh man, I love that game. Zombie Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah,
that was like,
dude, that's the shit. I've actually played it recently. It's still fun as hell, man.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can actually get some of these games on your phone.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The emulators. Yeah, man. Like, you just put on your phone, start playing a bunch of random ass like Super Nintendo games, man.
Yeah. Mega Man X will always forever be my favorite Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
So Mega Man X, because I think the first Mega Man was on the regular Nintendo, and then you had Mega Man X.
Yeah, Mega Man and Mega Man 2.
Mega Man, yeah. So I remember I tried playing Mega Man X on my phone, and then I just remember playing it and just kind of, when you play your old games, it just brings back a lot of the memories. Like how you were when you were a kid playing it. And you're like, I remember places like where I was at playing this game, and it kind of triggers like
like it triggers like a lot of the apartments that I grew up living in. You know, like okay, so here's another good one for the Super Nintendo. What about F-Zero?
Is that the
racing game?
Racing game? Yeah,
yeah. That's where Captain Falcon comes from.
Captain Falcon. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
I remember playing F-Zero. See, a lot of these games. I always hung out, like my best friend back in the day was Jonathan, and he had a Super Nintendo and I had Sega Genesis, and we were always together. Like that was one of those. I think when you were little, you always had that one person that you always spent the night with, or you're always back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was that guy. He was that that kid, that partner of mine. When I was younger, so we would go to each other's houses, and he would have all the Super Nintendo games, and we would play it. And I would have all the Sega Genesis games, and we would play it over there. So, like,
that's pretty cool.
So we had like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I mean, another really really good game that was on the Super Nintendo was Star Fox.
Yes,
Star Fox was the shit
on Nintendo 64 as well when they came out.
Okay, so that's you're jumping to the next console, but I'm talking about the Super Nintendo right now. I'm talking about like where it got kind of introduced, where you're like, whoa, this is amazing, because. I mean, like, I've gone back. Okay, so, like, the Nintendo Switch right now, they have, like, that Super Nintendo section of it, that you can download for free. So I go and, like, I look at the games, and one of the games is Star Fox. It is extremely difficult to play. I'm like, God damn, I don't even know how I played this as a kid, dude. It is so whack looking, too.
I like the fact that, like,
because it was 3D, but it's just, like... It's like, it honestly looks like, you remember Asteroids? Right? It looks kind of like Asteroids, but like in a 3D sense.
Yeah.
Which is what they did for Star Fox. And I don't know, it's just kind of.
I think that Star Fox, Nintendo 64, if you jump ahead, I think that was the console that they started preparing like a lot of the 3D motion.
Yeah. Once you got to like the N64, dude, I mean, one of my favorite and that we used to play a lot, and this kind of turned into like tournament. This is where I feel like a lot of people got really good at and started playing like tournaments, and like you would go places. It was Smash Brothers.
Yes, Smash Brothers, the very first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. It was because it had like so it has Smash Brothers. If you've never heard of it, it has like a lot of characters that are borrowed from all the worlds that come from like the Super Nintendo, Nintendo. So like from different games. So like you had Star Fox as one of the players, Zelda, Captain Falcon, Mario, Paper Mario, Samus.
Yeah, you have Furby.
Fergie. She's a great singer.
Yeah. No, she's not. Oh, just kidding. I'll just get out of it. I don't know.
Oddly enough, right? Because dude, you know me, I'm not really crazy about that type of music, but
yeah.
All right, so my
so you're
sister.
Give somebody props to singing. You've never heard of them.
No, I know who she is because this is what I'm about to tell you. Is because my sister won tickets, right, from a radio station, and it was to go see the Black Eyed Peas, and her friend bailed on her, and she was like, "Can you come with me?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is the Black Eyed Peas?" And I was like, "All right, cool." It was the place in downtown Los Angeles called the Key Club, and that's where I saw, and we were like way up front, you know, and that's where I saw Fergie, and I was like, wow, she's really hot.
Big girls don't cry.
All I know is that their Asian singer or their Asian rapper guy who's in the group, he got really torched up. Really? He was throwing money at the crowd, and like the rest of their bandmates were like, "Dude, stop!"
Right?
He kept taking money out of his pockets and throwing it at
this
people.
Is our fucking funny. Stop! Beat your ass.
We're not that big yet. Right? Chill. Yeah, because this is prior to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So they weren't that big.
So like back to the end to Nintendo 64.
I digress.
Yeah. So my favorite game off this Nintendo 64, and it was called
Bad for Day.
No, it was Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, Diddy Kong
Diddy Kong Racing.
Bro, I mean, come on. How are you going to pick Diddy Kong Racing over Mario Kart?
Well, Mario Kart did get... No, Mario Kart got introduced in Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo had Mario Kart.
Yeah, and then that's when Mario Kart changed the whole... I don't know. I just like playing Diddy Kong Racing more than playing Mario Kart. Sue me. I don't care. But you know what? Like I said, remember I told you I had my friend... You know, he always had the Nintendo products. I went from Sega Genesis, and of course, Sega Genesis went to Dreamcast, and I just said, "F that!" Like, I'm not going to that. Then I ended up going to PlayStation, and then I started doing PlayStation. And
yeah, I mean, what is? There's only one game that I could tell you that I recall playing on the Sega Genesis. No, the Sega Dreamcast. It was Grand Theft Auto. That's the first time I had ever played Grand Theft Auto.
I played this one game. It was like It's like an anime game off of Dreamcast. I don't remember what the name was.
Of course, it would have been like some anime shit because like their titles were all pretty. I don't know.
It was weird.
Yeah, man. That's why it failed.
You know what game?
It was like a niche thing, right? It was like, hey, do you like anime boobs? Well, this is the console for you. And all the nerds are like, fuck yeah.
You know what? There's one game to this day, and this game has been going on for like forever and a day, and I've never played it. Final Fantasy. I've never, ever, ever played a game of Final Fantasy, let alone even turned it on. Even saw the game and turned it on. If somebody gave it to me for free and say, play this, I would not play it for some reason.
Why?
I just don't know.
Okay, I can tell you right now that have you ever played any turn-based games?
What's that?
That means like a player has like a set of specific moves. They pick them and attack, and you have to wait for them. It's like Pokemon. Remember Pokemon where you have to wait, pick it, and then it's called turn-based?
Yeah. Okay.
That's how that game originally was.
Oh.
Which is, I can tell you right now, it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's not for me either. I was never really into it, so.
Yeah. I mean, I just...
yeah, you're right. That shit has been going on forever. It's not like Zelda. Zelda was amazing, and Zelda it still is.
It is amazing. It's like one of those iconic games. It's funny because we were me and my wife were walking our dog the other day, and we went with her stepsister and her friend, and they had a dog, and we have a Great Dane, and I don't know what kind of dog they had, but we know our dog's name is Angel, and then she called her dog, she's like, Zelda. I was like, oh shit, that dog's name is Zelda. Why didn't I think of that?
She's committed to the brand.
I guess so.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
so if you're getting a dog and you want to know what to name it Zelda.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
All right, so is Zelda the dude or is that the princess?
Zelda's the princess.
Oh, see, at least you know.
Oh man, you can't ask me no Zelda questions. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, dude, because I mean, like they had recently that's on the Nintendo Switch is Zelda Wind Waker. Mm-hmm. No, not Wind Waker. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Is it Breath of the Wild?
I'm not a big Nintendo Switch fan.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of geared towards more of. I was a PlayStation fan all the way up until the last PlayStation, but I don't know. I started playing more of Xbox, and I like the controller. I like the way it feels, and it's for me. It's a lot more simpler. Besides, my kids are Xbox fans, and
what's one of the main games that they're really into? Call of Duty.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty, Fortnite.
Everybody's in Fortnite, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think Call of Duty's kind of taking that place Because we had this discussion, me and my son, where like, you know, it's the difference. You ever try to play Call of Duty Warzone and then try to swing back to Fortnite and play it? It's kind of like,
it's extremely difficult. I don't like Fortnite just simply because I don't like the third person view,
I don't like,
or I just haven't done it enough.
I don't like building.
Oh
And
my God. That's
the only
another reason
why I hate Fortnite is because you have to build.
Some of these
to,
kids,
like,
dude, you're like
bro,
shooting. It's like,
yeah, and it's
they
like,
built a whole friggin' building. You're like,
there's just times where I see somebody build like the whole damn tower, like the Eiffel Tower, and I'm just sitting there just watching them,
you know,
waiting for them just to fuck up. So I'm just gonna blast them.
yeah, and then they're gonna blast you, and you're
Yeah,
gone.
and then they do this like crazy ass move. I don't know, but me and my son, we always go 1v1 on Call of Duty. I cannot beat this kid for nothing. And
Well, of course not. You have a job. He doesn't. He's at home playing this thing 24/7, buddy.
It makes me so mad.
That's what you got to deal with, these 12-year-olds that are so much better than you, and they're
'cause
talking smack.
I be getting so mad, but like, bro, like I introduced you to these games. How is the teacher or how's the student better than the teacher?
It's simple. You have a job. They don't.
I gotta pay bills, and he don't. That's
you know what's kind
problem.
of funny though about that is like, you know, you could talk smack. I was talking smack about kids paying V-Bucks, you know, for Fortnite money, but I'm over here paying for skins on Call of Duty, doing the same shit. Micro, what are they called? Microtransactions.
Yeah,
Psh, man, dude, that's why they're so rich. They figured it out. These kids keep buying all this crap.
I don't know. I think games are getting more and more advanced. But if we can go back in time and go back to the simpler times where online games were a big,
You had to go play online with your friends
You had
at
to
your
be
house.
like, at their house. I
Yeah.
think if we can just have that, because I remember back then we used to have mad tournaments.
Well, now more than ever, I think the kids need the social interaction, you know, because they're stuck at home, and I don't think that's a way to.
Well,
that's
I mean,
definitely not a way to live.
Not right now with virtual learning.
Yeah, no, I think kids need to go and fight each other and figure things out. Hey guys, we're taking a break to talk to you about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Me and Phil did it. You can too. And the best part, it's free. Anchor hosts our podcast. And I don't know if you noticed, but we didn't start sounding great until we switched to Anchor. They have creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast. And honestly, the best part is Anchor will distribute your podcast on everything: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money, guys. Trust me, Anchor is everything you need. Anchor. Anchor. Anchor.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
The fuck is that?
All right, guys, this What the Fuck segment is brought to you part by TNC Designs TV Installation, female owned and female operated. If you want your TV hung with no wires shown, contact TNC Designs. They give same day installation at no extra costs. What the Fuck segment is about real stories that you think they're fake, and Alfie's about to bring it to you.
Yeah, man. We got today's story is Goop. And if you've never heard of Goop, it's a wellness company owned by your what is it, a famous actress, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, you're talking about Iron Man's wife?
Yeah, man. What's her freaking name on Iron Man?
It's Poppy.
No,
that's
Pepper.
fucking-
Pepper Potts, bro.
Yeah, Poppy's from Trolls.
Okay, so do you remember back like in February they were making headlines because they released a candle called "This Smells Like My Vagina"?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so they made headlines simply because they released it on their website, right?
Yeah.
And that candle like sold the fuck out.
Yeah, didn't they sell out like in like hours?
Yeah, I mean it was completely sold out. Like good luck trying to get one because you know, I'm sure people were like, "Oh my god, that's probably Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina."
Yeah.
There's probably some sad dude out there who bought one and is probably jerking off while smelling that candle.
Yeah. So what did they say? Well, I heard that Gwyneth Paltrow said that it was a joke.
Well,
Do you
that's
think it's a joke?
supposedly they were saying that it was a joke, but recently there's a story saying that, you know, some of the people that work at Goop were saying that it was actually like a day-to-day thing to go and smell her vagina for inspiration.
Brother, that's called sexual assault.
Yeah, I mean, that was something that, that's how they were getting their inspiration for the candle, to get the scent just right.
What scent is that?
Dude, it's some kind of metallic, I don't know, like irony, fishy. No, I'm just kidding. No, dude, but so they were saying like that it was it was just like any other day in the office. She would just come in, you get a whiff and you get inspiration for it. But I know that's what I'm saying, that they were saying.
Would you want that job?
She was saying that no. Oh my God.
I thought you'd be aiming for employee of the month that day.
Hold on, Gwyneth.
I got it right here. No worry, that's my sinuses.
Yeah, dude. So they were actually smelling her vagina, supposedly. Well, because, all right, so this is where it gets kind of weird, right? Because when I sent you this story, it was all over the internet.
Yeah.
But it's been wiped.
Oh, yeah, because I think Gwyneth Paltrow's like, okay, I don't want everybody to know that I got people sniffing my vajayjay just to make a candle.
I don't know. I mean, like, do you think human resources would have to get involved at that point?
Sir, can you come talk to us real quick? We need you to come in. All right, so we have some people complaining, saying you're getting a little bit too carried away, and now your nose.
Gwyneth is uncomfortable with your sniffing. She says it's too violent.
She says she can feel your nose, and it's too cold for her. Coming out there looking like Tony Montana, just all noses all white, and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, Goop, they even have a Netflix show, right? So, but you know what's so weird about these companies, right? Like, it's like a wellness company. To me, they kind of seem like these essential oil things, right? Because it's like
a box of bullshit.
Yeah, because it's like it's the cure-all it's the end-all. What is it? The cure-all for everything, where it's like, oh, okay, so if you have cancer, if you smell this oil, that's literally what they do there.
I think isn't that what like the Indians did back in the day, or like tribe people? They use a lot of scented stuff to kind of heal themselves. Kind of like they, because they used a lot of like sage and stuff like that.
Okay, but I don't. Yeah,
or is it not the same
you know
thing?
what? You're probably right. Yeah, because it's like what do they call it? Like a voodoo doctor? No, not like a voodoo doctor. A witch doctor, right? Like they're the ones like hitting you with the egg. Yeah. Where it's like,
okay, so when I was sick, my mom used to do that to me,
rubbing the egg.
Yeah.
No, you're fucking
no,
lying.
I swear.
Oh my God,
my mom,
you're fucking
gave her
lying.
life to God back then. I remember being sick, and when I was little, and I would be running a fever, she would come, and I would wake up, and she had an egg and a rag, and she would just start like, putting it on my forehead and rubbing it all on my arm.
With the sana curita de rana?
Yeah, but then what she would do is, after she would be done rubbing me with the egg, she would crack the egg in the water next to my bed, and it would stay there. And she would like, oh, look, there goes all your sickness. And I'm like, oh my God, my sickness is in my cup. Oh, shit.
Holy shit, no way. I feel like you're fucking with me right now.
I'm being dead ass. But I think my mom, to this day, I asked her about it because it's been brought up so many times. I was like, Mom, remember you used to rub me with the egg?
Is this like a Phil story?
No.
And what I mean by that is like, it's like something that you think it's real, but it's actually not.
No, it's real. It's real.
You didn't just dream it.
No, I'm being, because I even tell my mom to this day, I'm like, Mom, how come you don't rub me with the egg when I'm sick anymore? And she's like, mijo, que I don't believe in that stuff anymore. But that's what she would say. But
dude, you're calling her out. That's fucked up.
I'm not. I know, because my mom doesn't believe in that no more. But she would say that the egg would it would take a lot of the heat from my body.
Yeah,
it would absorb all the heat.
Okay,
from me
so
rubbing
like
the fever.
The way I guess you would say like a witch doctor would do it was like supposedly like it would take like the bad entities out of your body, right? So like what they would do is they would inject an egg with like black ink or like some kind of black string, and they would do like a switcheroo, right? So those like they would like rub you down. They would start off with like they'd have you pick one out, and it's like, here, all right, we're going to use this egg. And then as you're like, he's getting behind you, he'll switch it to that one that's like injected with the ink. And then he would crack it and you'd be like, oh my God, there goes all the demons. And he's like, you have been, what do they go? You have been exorcised of the demons.
You've been cleansed.
I guess, yeah. Well, it's same, but different, right?
No, exercise means that I'm doing jumping jacks. That's
No,
exercise.
exercised.
You mean exorcist?
No,
Like exorcism?
exercised. I believe you're incorrect. Exercised
Ask
mean.
Siri. Ask Siri. Ask
No, we're
Google
not about to
Siri.
get on Google right now.
Okay, because Google, we could do that with Google. But I feel like, yeah, with the whole
It's just pseudoscience, bro.
pseudoscience.
Yeah, pseudoscience. It's not real. I mean, they make you think. It's like this.
No, that egg was very real to me. I don't care what anybody says. That egg was real.
It's the you know what? It might be the placebo effect, right? Where it's like you believe that it's actually helping you, so like you get better.
No, I know. I'm not believing nothing. I'm telling you, it's real.
No, it wasn't, Philip.
I think-
You were lied to. They were lying to you.
Mama said that it's real, so it's real.
Well, Mama don't believe in that anymore because it's not.
But you know, they said I think the heat absorbed a lot of the egg absorbed a lot of the heat from my body, and when she cracked, it's like boiling an egg.
See, you believe this shit, bro. She herself told you that shit.
She said she didn't believe in it. Like she I don't know. It worked on me.
I'm trying. Yeah, because you were 8 and you would believe anything that anybody said.
No, I mean I'm telling you, it worked on me.
No, man, it's pseudoscience.
How come I was always well the next day after she did it?
Well, because it's called the placebo effect.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that I woke up and I was like, I was feeling sick yesterday. Now I feel fine.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It don't work like that.
No, it does work that way.
So you're saying I've been lied to my whole life?
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
I'm gonna call my mother.
She even
and I'm gonna
told
tell
you.
on you.
She even told you.
She said she don't believe in that. She believes more in prayer.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, just look up Goop since you believe in all this stuff.
Well, I'm not believing in smelling of somebody's vagina or lighting it on fire or anything.
It's not the only thing that they do. Okay,
What do they do?
They're also considered a contextual commerce company, so they have apparel, skincare, vitamins, and like bath products.
But do they have vagina in all those bath products?
No, they don't. The only candle that they had was the "This Smells Like My Vagina," was actually the smell of her vagina. So if you could get it, if
What's the
some
smell
dude
of it?
out there has it,
What's
but
the
she probably won't tell you.
What's the smell of it then? Like,
It
is it
smells
like
it smells like her vagina.
I know, but it's like, do they kind of give you?
I told you it smells like minerals. It's like minerally and lavender. I mean,
like sweat and.
no, I'm gonna say that it didn't smell like sweat because I'm sure that she's
First
a
of all, how do
super
you know what
millionaire.
your vagina smells like?
Because it described the scent in the article.
No, I'm just saying, like, as Gwyneth Paltrow, when she says it smells like my vagina, like, how do you know what your vagina smells like? Did you put your head over there? If that is, you can't.
No, this is the reason why this whole story even is here right now. Is because she had a group of people come and smell her
Oh.
vagina daily, and come up with the scent.
I swear, celebrities can get away with everything.
Bro, they're fucking crazy, dude. She's the CEO of Goop, but she's also the creative. She's also the creative director. So like, she comes up with all these crazy fucking insane ideas.
You've been doing a good job this week. Guess what? You're gonna smell my vagina.
Yeah, go to the Goop Lab on fucking Netflix and watch that nonsense.
Yeah, come smell my vagina. Tell me what it smells like.
Well,
yeah.
no, you don't want to go there, dude.
Don't want to go there. No, but I tell you what, now you got me thinking. I'm gonna go ask my mom.
I'm telling you, bro. I honestly am kind of blown away that she did that. Like, that is kind of insane.
You hear that, Mom?
Okay, so like the only thing. Okay, so my mom, what she would do when I would get sick would be like vapor rub on my chest, underneath my nose, on your elbows, and then at the bottom of your feet. You know, things like that. I always thought that was crazy until you get older and you're fucking dying. You're like, you know what?
Give me this.
I'm gonna try the fucking Vicks, and it works. And you're like, the next day you wake up feeling great. You're like, God damn it, she was right.
Yeah. Well, then also, if you put the egg to you, you'll feel.
Oh God, it's those home remedies. You know what? Next time I get sick, bro, I'm definitely gonna try the
All
egg.
right, try that.
I'm
If you
gonna
get sick,
rub.
it's gonna be
Okay, what's the
COVID.
process?
I think you take the egg, you put it.
Do you have to boil it first or no?
You just take a regular egg.
Yeah.
I would say don't boil it, but it's gonna be cold because you're
Right,
taking it out first. So I would say
Take
just
it out
wait
of the
for a little
fridge.
bit.
Oh, let
thaw.
it become room
Yeah,
temperature.
Exactly. Put it around a rag.
Okay.
And then just kind of rub it on you. She says a prayer with it, but she says it in Spanish. And
Nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo.
probably, she probably says that. So
Gotcha.
she does it, and
Got you
then,
down.
but she does it like all over my body. So you got to take your shirt off. Got to do
Yeah.
all of your stomach, your chest, your back,
Yeah.
and your feet, and your legs, and
Mm-hmm.
your thighs, and stuff like that. You have to keep doing it. I think you do it for a good. I think she would be like in there for like a good 10 minutes.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is a good process then,
Yeah,
huh?
it is.
Yeah.
And then she would crack the egg. She would get it
At the
cracked-
end.
Yeah, at the end when she was done, she would crack the egg and put it in the water, and then she would leave it by my bed. And then I would wake up like
the next day feeling
ready to take over the world.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was that. It was that deep. Have you ever did that?
I don't want to laugh at it, but it just sounds so fucking ridiculous, dude, that I'm like, that cannot be
Wow.
real.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Now, check this out. Have you did the airwax with the? Now, I saw this on YouTube, and people are just finding out this, but I remember doing this when I was a kid.
The earwax.
Yeah, the newspaper. You roll it up,
Oh my
put
god.
it to your ear, light that motherfucker on fire, and just let it drain all the water. Or
Dude.
airwax.
Yes.
You never did that?
No, we never did that, but that's pseudo fucking science.
No, bro.
It's not real. It's not
Look,
real.
Home Mexican remedies is real. That's not pseudoscience.
That's definitely pseudoscience,
It's
dude.
not. My mom, when she was younger, she would say that, when she was sick, her grandmother, my great grandmother, used to like put onions and like wrap their feet around with tomato or something like that.
Yeah.
I would thought like she was about to cook them, but she would say that that stuff would drain all the heat and stuff from your body, from your feet.
Wow.
So, but then when she told me that, I was like, when I was younger, I'd be like so amazed. But now I'm thinking about, I'm like, did y'all guys even have any kind of health insurance? Is that why y'all did all that? Because y'all didn't have health insurance? Now that I think about it, was that the reason why y'all did all that? Because y'all didn't have insurance?
Maybe you know what? I think most Americans are on that page right now, so they should go back to that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Go back to your Vicks. Go back to your chicken soup.
Well, Vicks fixes everything. I don't care what it is. It fixes it. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, no.
If you put, can you imagine if they put Vicks on Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina? First, should be on fire. Second, I wonder what kind of scented candle that would be.
This smells like my Vicks scented vagina.
No, it would probably say, if you need your sinuses cleared, come smell this.
Yeah, for that candle.
Yeah.
Ugh, God damn, man. No. I'll be calling human resources right away. This bitch is having us over here smelling her vagina one by one, sir. One by one. No, but I mean, dude, I'm telling you, she's crazy. Celebrities are crazy. Goop is some fucking insane shit. Don't read into that stuff, man.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go to Gwyneth Paltrow, and I'm going to give her an egg.
Yeah, you know what? I swear to God, was she hanging out with your family or what before she fucking made Goop or what?
Stop.
Because,
Oh, my God. Okay.
dude, I'm telling you, like, some of the shit that they come up with, I'm like, Jesus. I'm telling you, essential oils, that stuff is just mind-blowing.
Christ.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for us today, guys. So appreciate y'all sticking around with us. Make sure y'all check us out on Facebook at Tacos with Beer. Also, get us on our Instagram at Tacos with Beer.
Shut up, Siri.
Shut up, Sarah. You messing it up. Jeez. Anyways, sorry about that. Make sure you also hit us up on our Spotify, Apple, and tell your friends about us. And that's it with us.
Yeah,
And,
sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
And
Oh,
we're
also,
out.
make sure you keep those tacos hot and spicy.
And them beers are coming.
All right.
We're out.
Bye.
Hey, will you guys let me know if this ever airs?
I hate goodbyes.
Get the hell out of here!
Bye, Felicia. Think I'll go home now.
Oh, no more?
Hey guys, Phil here from Tacos with Beer Podcast. If you have a business you want to advertise on the show, then email us at tacoswithbeerpodcast@gmail.com.